Hello and very welcome everyone to this session of the Medieval History Previous Year Questions Part 7. In today's session, we are going to discuss some more questions related to the medieval history, and we will see what type of question has been asked in exam so far and what kind of questions could be asked in the upcoming exam. So before we start, these are the topics I got covered for you in this session. So I have got literature during the Mughal period, art and architecture in the Mughal period. Before we start, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect and intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So before we start, the first question we have the who wrote the medieval era epic poem Padmavat? Very good and very easy question if you have heard the earlier sessions of this particular series. So you must know this question. So options are Mulla Daud, um, Abul Fazl Ibn Mubarak, Malik Muhammad Jaisi, or Amir Khusro. Try to figure out the question. And I hope the answer you are giving is right. Answer is Malik Muhammad Jaisi. So Padmavati was an epic poem written in 1540 AD by Sufi poet Malik Muhammad Jaisi. He wrote this poem during the time of Sher Shah Suri. You can remember that. He wrote it in the Hindustani language of Avdi and originally in the Persian Nastaliq script. It is the original extant text among the important works in Avdi, a famous piece of Sufi literature from the period. It relates an allegorical fictional story about the Delhi Sultan Alauddin Khilji's desire for the titular Padmavati, the queen of Chittor, the wife of Raja Ratan Singh. So remember, Malik Muhammad Jaisi wrote this particular book that was known as Padma. Who wrote the book Tehqiq-e-Hind? So options are Megasthenes, Al-Masudi, Ibn Battuta, Al-Baruni. So try to figure out the question, guys. It was a simple one because we did this question during the starting of the medieval history. The answer is Al-Baruni. So Tehqiq-e-Hind is a Persian traveler's travel account written by Al-Baruni. He was one of the great Muslim scholar and expert of the medieval period. He came to India with Mahmud Ghaznavi in 1017 AD and wrote about the conditions and society of India in his account, namely Tehqiq-e-Hind. He also wrote Kitabul Hind, and he was the first Muslim scholar who read the Vedas that were written in Sanskrit. Remember his name? His full name was Abu Rihan Muhammad al-Baruni. Who wrote Aine Akbari? It was a 16th century detailed document recording the administration of Mughal Empire under Emperor Akbar. Options are Mullah Shah, Abdul Rahim, Abul Fazl, or Haji Ibrahim. So take your time and try to figure out the question, guys. I guess you have figured it out. The answer is very simple, Abul Fazl. So Abul Fazl and Abu Faizi, there were two poets and brothers in the court of Akbar, and out of them, Abul Fazl was the one who wrote Aine Akbari, and it was a section of Akbarnama. Akbarnama was the biography of Akbar, and Aine Akbari was the part of it that tells about the administrative administration of Akbar. So Aine Akbari is the 16th century document written by Akbar, court historian Abul Fazl in Persian language. It deals with the administration of Mughal Emperor Akbar. Ain Akbari is the part of Akbar Nama. So remember this particular. Humayun Nama has been written by Gulbadan Begum, Babar, Akbar, or Noor Jahan. So try to figure out this question. Simple, because it was written by his sister, and that was Gulbadan Begum. So Gulbadan Begum was a Mughal princess and a daughter of Emperor Akbar, and was the founder of the Mughal Empire. She is best known as the author of Humayun Nama, and Hazi Begum was the one who particularly um, constructed the tomb of Humayun, that is in Delhi, and she was the wife of Humayun. Tansen, the famous singer of Mughal era, is associated with which Indian music form? Options are Drupad, Thumri, Carnatic, or Khyal. So take your time and try to figure out the question. I guess you have figured it out because it is a simple one. The answer is Drupad. So Drupad is also the first of the Upved of Samved. So remember that Tansen, Indian musician and poet, was an important figure in the North Indian tradition of Hindustani classical music. He was greatly esteemed for his Drupad and Rag compositions and for his vocal performance. So remember, the name is Drupad. So Drupad was the form of classical music form that is associated with Samved, and it is also an up. Ali, Kuli, Salim, and Abu Talib were important poets during the reign of Aurangzeb, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, or Akbar. Try to figure out this question. I hope you have figured it out. The answer is Shah Jahan. So Ali, Kuli, Salim, and Abu Talib were important poets during the reign of Shah Jahan. During Akbar's period, Faizi, Abul Fazl, Tulsidas, and Rashkan were famous poets. During Jahangir time, Surdas, Bihari, Keshavdas, Naqib Khan, and Mutamid restricted history, historiography. So remember, Ali, Kuli, Salim, and Abu Talib were important poets during the reign of Shah Jahan. Babur's autobiography, Baburnama, was written in which language? Very good question. Easy, but quite moderate for some of you. So try to figure out this question. So the answer is Turk. But to be specific, it was Chaktai Turk. So Baburnama was written in Turkish language and specifically in Chaktai Turk language. In this book, Babur wrote different stories in his life in detail. The autobiography gave great details of Tulugam war system that was used by Babur during the first battle of Panipat and later battles also, and Khanwa also. So remember, Turkey or Chaktai Turk was this particular. Who is the author of the book Geet Govindam written during the medieval India? Mirabai, Tulsidas, Kabir, or Jaydev? So try to figure out this question. And the answer is Jaydev. So the poem was written in Sanskrit by Jayadev, who was attached to the Bengali court of King Lakshman Sen. 12th century writers' compositions: Jayadev, Geet Govinda, Rati Manjari, Tulsidas, Ramcharitramanas, Dhovali, Geetavali, Vinay Patrika, Kabir Das, Bijak, Sakhi Sabad, Ramayani, Mirabai, Geet Govind, Tika, Rag Govind. So remember, the answer is Jaydev. Jaydev was a particular poet and he wrote Geet Govinda. Geet Govinda is about the stories of Lord Krishna and the Devi Radha. The travelers came to India in the medieval period, wrote their biographies, and the court poets wrote their poems to praise their kings. These literary sources are called record, chronicles, theology, or chronology. So try to figure out. I guess you have figured it out because the answer is simple. Answer is chronicle. So in the medieval period, biographies and poems written by travelers and court poet are placed in the category of chronicles. So particularly all the type of travelers and poets that are coming into the court. They would be writing poems related to the kings and all these things. So these are called chronicles. Babarnama, which is Babar's autobiography, was written in dash language. Very simple. We just did this question. Try to give the answer fast. And I guess you have figured it out. The answer of this question is Turkish. But to be specific, it was Chaktai Turkish. So Babarnama was written, his biography Babarnama, which is also known as Tujuke Babri. It was written in Turkish language or Chaktai Turkish. Babar and Jahangir were the only Mughal emperor who wrote their biography. And if we talk about Jahangir's biography, that was known as Tujuke Jahangiri. Later on, Babar's biography was converted or translated into Persian language, and that was done by Abdul Rahim Khane Khan. In which of the following cities did Maharaja Jai Singh II did not build the Jantar Mantar? Jaipur, Delhi, Allahabad, Varanasi. Very good question. Try to figure out this question, guys. And the answer you are giving is right. Answer is Allahabad. So Maharaja Jai Singh constructed 5 observatories in India, located in Jaipur, Ujjain, Mathura, and Delhi and Varanasi. Jaipur Observatory is the biggest among the 5. Jaipur Observatory has been listed in the UNESCO sites in the year 2010. So remember, Allahabad is the place where the Jantar Mantar is not found. Vitthal Temple is included in which of these group of monuments? Group of monuments located at Hampi, group of monuments located at Mahabalipuram, group of monuments located at Pattadakal, group of monuments located at Khajuraho. So try to figure out this question, guys. And I guess you have done it. So the answer is group of monuments located at Hampi. Hampi was discovered by Colonel Mackenzie in 1800s. So Vithoba Temple or Vitthal Temple in Hampi is an ancient monument and is well known for its exceptional architecture and unmatched craftsmanship. It is considered to be one of the largest and most famous structure in Hampi. The temple is located in the northeastern part of Hampi, near the banks of Tungbhadra river. It was built during the reign of King Devrai II, 1422-1446. So answer is group of monuments located at Hampi. Which of the following architectural techniques has been used primarily to decorate the Taj Mahal? Options are mosaic, relief, petra dura, or tesserae. So try to find out the answer. And the answer you are giving is quite right. Answer is Petra Dura. So Petra Dura architectural technique has been used primarily to decorate Taj Mahal. Petra Dura is the art of carving the stone from a general point of view. The use of this type of decoration, similar to the Florentine technique of Petra Dura, is thought to have been influenced by the presence of Italian craftsmen at the Mughal court and developed in India as Parchi Parchinkari. So remember, the answer is Petra Dura. Hmm. Who took away the peacock throne from India? Nadir Shah, Ahmad Shah, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, or Genghis Khan? So try to find out the answer. Answer is Nadir Shah. Nadir Shah took away the peacock throne built by Shah Jahan from India. Emperor Nadir Shah, the Shah of Persia and founder of Iranian Afsarid dynasty of Persia, invaded North India, eventually attacking Delhi in March His army had easily defeated the Mughals at the Battle of Karnal and would eventually capture the Mughal capital in aftermath of the battle. So the answer is Nader Shah. So Nader Shah, he particularly defeated Muhammad Shah Rangila, the emperor of Mughal at that time. And after defeating him, he took away Peacock Throne, Kohinoor Diamond, and eventually, after 10 years, he also died. And Nadir Shah was the invader that came from Persia. And he attacked in 1739, Battle of Karnal, he won, and then he looted Delhi for 6 days consecutively. So remember his name? The Nadir Shah. Which of the following is incorrectly matched? Options are Elephanta Caves, Maharashtra; Khajuraho, Madhya Pradesh; Kedarnath, Gujarat; Buland Darwaza, Fatehpur Sikri. Try to figure out this question. And this is a simple one. The answer is Kedarnath, because Kedarnath is not in Gujarat, it is in Uttarakhand. So Kedarnath temple is one of the sacred pilgrimage centers in North India, located on the banks of Mandakini river at an altitude of 3584 meters. The historical name of this region is Kedarkhand. Kedarnath temple is a part of Char Dhams and Panch Kedar in Uttarakhand. So remember this place, Kedarnath. Who founded the city of Agra? Very good question. Alam Shah, Sikandar Lodi, Bahlol Lodi, Ibrahim Lodi. Try to figure out. And you're right. The answer is Sikandar Lodi. So Sikandar Lodi, the Muslim ruler of Delhi Sultanate, founded Agra in the year 1504, and later he made it as a capital because Agra was closer to Gwalior, and at that time Sikandar Lodi was in dispute with the king of Gwalior. After the Sultan's death, the city passed on to his son Sultan Ibrahim Lodi. He ruled his Sultanate from Agra until he fell fighting to Mughal Emperor Babur in the first Battle of Panipat, fought in 1520. So remember, the answer is Sikandar Lodi. Who completed the construction of Qutub Minar? Nasiruddin Muhammad, Firoz Shah Tughlaq, Qutubuddin Aibak, Muizuddin Muhammad. Try to figure out this question. And the answer is Firoz Shah Tughlaq. So Qutub Minar is a soaring 73-meter high tower of victory built in 1199 by Qutubuddin Aibak immediately after the defeat of Delhi's last Hindu kingdom. He commenced the construction of Qutub Minar in 1193 AD but could only finish the basement. His successor Iltutmish added three more stories, and in 1368 Firoz Shah Tughlaq constructed the fifth and the last story. But you will always remember that who started the construction. That was um, particularly the Qutubuddin Aibak, who completed Qutub Minar. That was Iltutmish, but who has particularly added more stories or completed the construction of two more stories. That was Firoz Shah Tughlaq. So remember all these. In which Indian fort would you find the Muzamman Burj? Red Fort of Agra, Red Fort of Delhi, Golconda Fort, Fatehpur Sikri Fort. Try to figure out. And the answer is Red Fort of Agra. So the Musamman Burj, the Shah Burj, is an elaborate octagonal tower located near the Diwan Khas Hall of Private Audience in Agra Fort. Musamman Burj was built by Shah Jahan for his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. So remember, Musamman Burj, it is a type of an architecture that you can find in Red Fort of Agra. In which city is Buland Darwaza located? Hyderabad, Chittorgarh, Delhi, Fatehpur Sikri. Try to find out the answer. The answer is Very simple, Fatehpur Sikri. So Buland Darwaza is the main entrance of the Jama Masjid at Fatehpur Sikri, which is 43 kilometers from Agra. Buland Darwaza, or the Door of Victory, was built in 1575 by the Mughal Emperor Akbar to commemorate his victory over Gujarat, where he defeated Muzaffar dynasty. So remember, particularly, Buland Darwaza can be found in Fatehpur Sikri. Charminar of Hyderabad was built by Asaf Jha, Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah, Alauddin Khilji, Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Try to figure out this question. And the answer is Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah. Charminar is the old city of Hyderabad. The monument was built in 1591 to serve as the mosque and madrasas by Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah, the fifth king of Qutub Shahi dynasty, reportedly as the first building in Hyderabad, his new capital. So remember, Charminar of Hyderabad was built by Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah. During whose reign the Charminar monument of Hyderabad was built? We just did this question, so try to find out the answer fast. And you're right. Answer is Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah. Charminar is in the old city of Hyderabad. The monument was built in 1591 to serve as the mosque and madrasas by Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah, fifth king of the Qutub Shahi dynasty, reportedly as the first building in Hyderabad, his new capital. So remember, Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah. Which is the tallest victory tower in India? Fateh Burj, Vijay Stamp, Qutub Minar, Dhulta Minar. And the answer is Fateh Burj is the tallest victory tower minar in India. It is situated in historical village of Chappa Chiri in the Sas Nagar district, Mohali district of Punjab. It was here that Banda Singh Bahadur, one of the most respected Sikh warrior, won decisive battle against Wazir Khan, commander of the Mughal army. So for that purpose, Fateh Burj was established there, and it was to commemorate the victory of Banda Singh Bahadur over Wazir Khan. So remember, Fateh Burj. Which Mughal monument was designed by Ustad Ahmad Lahori and declared as UNESCO's World Heritage Site in 1983? Agra Fort, Taj Mahal, Red Fort, Humayun's Tomb. So try to figure out. Answer is Red Fort. So Taj Mahal was designated as UNESCO's World Heritage Sites in 1983 for being the jewel of Muslim art in India. It is regarded as many as best example of Mughal architecture and a symbol of India's rich history. This monument was designed by Ustad Ahmad Lahori. So remember, the answer is Red Fort. So which Mughal monument was designed by Ustad Ahmad Lahori and declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983? That was Red Fort. Ustad Ahmad Lahori was also associated, and Ustad Isa Khan were also associated in the architecture of Taj Mahal. Which of the following was not built by Shah Jahan? Shalimar Garden, Red Fort, Buland Darwaza, Jama Masjid. Take your time. Simple. Answer is Buland Darwaza. So the monument built by Shah Jahan are Taj Mahal, Agra; Red Fort, Lal Killa, Delhi; Jama Masjid, Delhi; Agra Fort, Agra; Jama Masjid, Agra; Moti Masjid, Agra Fort; Wazir Khan Mosque, Lahore; Shalimar Gardens, Lahore. 15-story Door of Victory, Buland Darwaza, is the highest gateway in the world. It was constructed in 1575 by Mughal Emperor Akbar the Great to commemorate his win over Gujarat. So remember that Buland Darwaza was built by In which city is the tomb of Emperor Akbar situated? Varanasi, Chennai, Chandigarh, Agra. Try to figure out. Simple it is. Answer is Agra. So Akbar's tomb was built in 1605 to 1613 by his son Jahangir and is situated in 119 acres of ground in Sikandra sub-area of Agra, Uttar Pradesh. Akbar planned the tomb and selected a suitable site for it. After his death, Akbar's son Jahangir completed the construction in 1605 to 1613. So you can find the tomb in Sikandra, Agra. Gol Gumbaz is situated in which state? Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Himachal Pradesh, or Karnataka? Simple one, because Gol Gumbaz is found in Karnataka, and Gol Gumbaz at Bijapur, it is the country's largest and world's second largest dome. It is the work of architectural genius, unsupported by any pillars. The mausoleum of Muhammad Adil Shah was constructed in 1656 by architect Yaqut of Dabul. So remember, it is in Karnataka and it is the largest dome of India and second largest in the world. Dilwara temple is situated at Mount Abu, Khajuraho, Bhubaneswar, Aurangabad. Answer is simple and answer is Mount Abu. So the Dilwara temple of India are located about 2.5 kilometers from Mount Abu, Rajasthan's only hill station. These are Jain temples which were built by Vastupal Tejpal, a Jain layman between 11th to 13th centuries AD, and are world famous for their stunning use of marble. So remember, the Dilwara temple is situated at Mount Abu. Panch Mahal built by Akbar is located in Delhi, Ajmer, Agra, or Fatehpur Sikri. Try to figure out the answer. And I guess you have figured it out. The answer is Fatehpur Sikri. So Panch Mahal is a palace in Fatehpur Sikri. Panch Mahal, meaning five-level palace, was commissioned by Akbar. The structure stands close to the Zinan quarter, used for entertainment and relaxation. So the answer is Fatehpur Sikri. So Panch Mahal was built by Akbar located in Fatehpur Sikri. Shalimar Gardens located in Lahore and Kashmir are the architecture of Mughals, British, Delhi Sultanate and Sikhs. And I guess you have figured it out because we just read about it and we are talking about Shah Jahan's monument. So the answer is Mughals. So Shalimar Gardens located in Lahore and Kashmir are architecture of the Mughals. Shalimar Garden of Jammu and Kashmir was built by Mughal Emperor Jahangir for his wife Noor Jahan. The Shalimar Garden of Lahore was constructed by Shah Jahan, layering Persian influence in 1641 to 1642. Remember this place as well. And that's it in this session, guys. Once again, I hope you learned a lot of things through this session regarding the Mughals architecture, regarding their books, and regarding some of the important things that could be asked in the upcoming exam. I will meet you once again in next session where we will discuss some more things related to our history, our medieval history, and we will see what type of question we need to discuss. Until the time we meet, bye bye. Take care, everyone. See you soon.